This is the move out walkthrough of 4234 Ostrom Avenue in Lakewood, California. It's August 7th, about 11:07. We received the keys yesterday evening. The grass looks like it, or the lawn looks as if it has not been watered quite enough, which is odd because there is a sprinkler system. I will have our handyman come and check it out to make sure it's working properly. We didn't ever receive any kind of a notification from the tenant or tenants that it was not working. This window screen probably needs to be replaced. It looks to have been damaged. Tenants can be charged for that. This one has definitely been damaged. Tenants can be charged to replace that. That one looks okay. This looks like it's from a water heater cabinet. I don't remember exactly where the water heater is here, but I will check and I will verify that that wasn't here when they moved in. The eaves are looking pretty decent. I don't know what that's about. That looks like a cable or possibly, yeah, cable slash internet slash satellite, which if that was not here when they moved in, tenants can be charged to remove that. I will have to check on that. The vents look pretty decent. I don't know what that's about. This is missing the top handle. If that was there and it's gone now, tenants can be charged to get a new one. I did notice some of the wood trim around the windows needs some work. Our painter can handle that if the owner is wanting to do something about it. Same thing with this planter shelf. There is some paint chipping which will lead to dry rot. We're missing a screen here. Tenant can be charged to replace that. The gutter looks pretty good. That downspout should probably have the addition to send the water further that way, but it's not that pressing. This screen has a little bit of a hole in it, but the frame looks good, so that can be rescreened. I don't remember that being there. It does not look like wear and tear. It looks like somebody actually put their finger through it or something, so tenants can be charged for that. That looks like wear and tear, but I would probably still have it rescreened. This is from the air conditioning system dripping down there. I mean, it's not a massive problem. It just looks ugly. Again, a lot of these wood window frames need some work with painting and or replacement of this bottom trim piece. I would definitely have, personally, I would replace this with something vinyl, but it looks like it can be sanded and painted if the owner chooses to go that direction. We will figure out what day trash day is and put this stuff out. Tenant can be charged for the time to do that. There is a decent amount of junk back here. I do remember the electrical panel was replaced around the same time that we had the air conditioning system installed for the owner. This is on, actually, I don't know. I don't know if this is part of this property or part of that property. I'm guessing part of that property. Needs some watering. Either myself or my assistant will come back later this evening when it's more appropriate to water and turn that on. Original mailbox is still in place. There was definitely a doorbell here. I'm guessing what happened is they connected a Ring doorbell and got rid of the old one. That's relatively cheap. Handyman can install a new doorbell relatively easily, but the tenant can be charged to do that because there's a mud dauber wasp nest up there. This looks pretty good. I can talk to the painter about painting it. This door has been sticking for a long time because it's a wood frame and a wood door, and it swells and contracts with the seasons. So we're inside now. I don't know what these are, but tenant can be charged to remove them. Tenant can be charged for any holes that they made in the wall, which seems like a lot. I don't know what the heck was mounted. Probably a big picture from what it looks like. This looks pretty good. Tenant can be charged for any bulbs that are out, but based on what I've seen, it looks like most of them are intact. The blinds all look pretty good. They're functioning properly. They go up and down. Obviously, I've opened them. It did seem like the tenant was here cleaning for some time. There's the other part of that doorbell. I would probably replace all of this. I don't remember if the owner put the shelf paper in or not, but one of the easiest ways to deal with it is just to put new shelf paper in so that it looks nice. God, these cupboards are a throwback to my childhood. All in all, it seems like the tenant did make an effort. You know what? This is the one window that I did not try and put the blinds down for. Uh-oh. I'm going to put the phone down while I try and pull this manually just to make sure. Come on. Make sure everything's working here. Yeah, it's a little uneven, but doesn't look to be any damage. It doesn't quite fit right, but that is not the fault of the tenant. Oh, there we go. I just need to pull forward a little bit. There we go. Looks good. I can't see anything up there, but I will check the video later. Fan blades, I mean, I know the tenant tried to clean, but fan blades are almost always forgotten. And if you have someone that's a bit OCD like I am, yeah, the appliances can be a little bit cleaner. I mean, they don't look awful, but they could be better. So I would say the tenant can still be charged to have the cleaners come through. And I don't know, when our cleaners come through, it just smells much better because of the cleaning supplies that they use. Okay, here's the water heater. I can't tell the year. There is a little bit of something at the bottom. I can have our plumber check it. A lot of times if it's older, buyers are going to ask for replacement. Where is the light switch for this one? There we go. Well, looks pretty good. This hall closet. This is extra filters for the HVAC system, which were left here from one of the prior tenants. There is some stuff left behind in here. We can have the cleaners take that away. This was wear and tear. I'm almost positive that was there when the last tenants moved out. I want to say there may be some extra flooring materials in the garage, which I will verify at the conclusion of this walkthrough. Pardon me. All the bulbs are replaced. That's nice. This room doesn't have a whole lot of damage to the walls. There was a little hook installed up there. Tenants can be charged to remove that. Usually the painter will come in and do a line item for, there's another hook, hole. I don't know how the heck that would have happened. It looks like something hit it, so tenant could be charged to patch that. Personally, if it were me, I would get all new doors for this place, the 6-panel doors that look real nice. Particularly because it is going up for sale. Tenant can be charged to remount that. It was likely a combo detector, smoke and CO2. This, as I remember, is non-functional because the entire HVAC system was replaced with central forced air. Yeah, that's looking pretty old. Tenants can be charged to have the handyman put a new filter in because we did leave filters for them. Technically, they're supposed to be changing that every 6 months or so. Does not look like that was occurring, unfortunately. This is wear and tear because this tub, they should have let us know about that actually, but this tub has been reglazed previously, and unfortunately over time, that does wear down. I would suggest having it reglazed for the purposes of the sale. Last time we paid to have that done, it cost about $625, if I remember correctly. Yeah, this is another telltale sign of not being totally clean that our cleaners will take care of. If there's a lot of dust like that around the vents, it's no good. Tenants can be charged to put that back up and replace it with a 10-year battery because they're supposed to be taking care of that while they are living here. If it starts beeping. Blinds look good. I don't know what this is about. I want to say these usually, yeah, they peel off pretty easy. I wouldn't charge them for that, for anything you can do with a very little amount of effort. And I'm surprised, there we go, no damage to any of the blinds. But yeah, it needs deep cleaning, which tenants can be charged for. I'm not seeing any damage to light switches or outlet covers, which is another kind of rarity. The tenants left the place in pretty good condition. Again, the painter will line item out. We can't charge tenants for paint if they've been in a property for over a year, but we can charge them to repair, patch, and texture if needed. That looks like it's part of the satellite or cable system, which tenants didn't authorize with us. So, you know, if you want to, the owner can charge to have that cut and patched. I'll check this later, but yeah, usually these fan blades need to be cleaned, and I always ask our cleaners to put some wood oil on those as well, just so they look nice. Graduating to the backyard, I would definitely have this step worked on. Again, a lot of the wood trim around these windows should really be looked at. The fascia and overhang looks exceptionally good for an older property. I want to say Cat had the exterior painted when I took over management, which is longer ago now than I would like to admit. Here's our controller for the sprinkler system. This thing, wow. Pretty sure we had this, we definitely had this installed. It's taken a lot of sun beating. I think Cat had this put in, but I do not remember. I'll have to look through my records and pictures and figure that out. Backyard looks pretty good. It could definitely use some watering. I thought the electricity was off, but it's still on. So, you know, I would definitely have our landscapers do the shrubs. It seems like they've been doing them. They usually won't touch trees that are grown this big without getting authorization, and it's going to cost. Oh boy. I don't know what they had back here. I'll have to ask her. But it looks like maybe a rabbit hutch. I don't know. Or a guinea pig. At least it's in the shade. That's always been there. I'm going to pause this and go get the garage remote. Pausing. Okay, starting again. Obviously the automatic garage door opener works. I neglected to mention these. I don't remember if these were here. Tenants can be charged to remove those if they were not. New electrical panel. Looks like they tapped off of the old one. Again, tenant can be charged to remove anything that won't fit into the trash cans. Maybe we can donate the barbecue somewhere. I do not remember this being here. And tenants can be charged to remove this and anything in it if that's necessary. I'm almost positive this fridge was the owner's. Tenants can be charged to have the interior of it and exterior of it cleaned. Light switch isn't working. I don't know what that's about. And I don't see any spare flooring material in here. So any issues with the floor are not going to be able to be repaired, which I didn't detect anything except what I mentioned from one of the former tenants. Tenants can be charged to pressure wash the interior of the garage and this back patio area where there are some, I mean, that looks like fresh oil. They can also be charged to put oil absorptive material down there and there prior to having this entire area pressure washed so that it looks nice. Tenants can be, I don't remember if that was there or not, the aloe vera plant. Looks like it's still alive, so I could probably try and rehome it or plant it somewhere if the owner prefers. I don't know about this, or if anything was ever in there. Tenants can be charged to remove it if it was not the owner's. And that, let's see, let's look at the eaves. Yeah, they still look pretty decent. Except that one looks like a little bit of dry rot. When we have the termite inspection done, they'll probably identify anything that needs to be addressed. And let's see here. One last thing, I just want to make sure, I know that we had our garage door guy put a new garage door in, so I always like to check for damage. Probably needs to be lubed. Usually tenants don't do that, and if you have these serviced every once in a while, they last a lot longer. So aside from that, the roof looks good. I want to say we had that done as well during the course of our management.